Welcome to our morning movement here. While I'm having people jump on here, hi, I just want to do a quick reminder about something that I was actually talking to my dad about. So when I talk about pulling those abdominals on or engaging the abdominals, I want to be clear that it's not like a suck in, like, you know, you're like trying to pull them in, like sucking them in like that. It's like a press back, like you're pulling them back towards your spine, okay? So I want you to think of that with the abdominals. It's pulling those abdominals in towards the spine. A good way to kind of take a look at that is when you're doing any lift ups, like we're doing the crunches or anything, make sure your eyes are looking towards your abdominals and your abdominals aren't pooching out, that they're pulling in. Because you don't want to start to kind of get that bulk out, right? We want to press in so that you're engaging through the center, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's hard to cue everything. So just make sure when you're lifting and doing abdominals, you see abdominals pressing in, not kind of coming out this way when you're doing it. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so good morning. Let's go ahead and take a nice inhale and exhale, reaching out and lowering down. Drop that head. And let those legs kind of go side to side with a little bend in one knee. Couple deep breaths here for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and let yourself round up. And in case you didn't catch my little note, if you have a small set of weights, 2 to 3 pounds, interlace the fingers, reaching up, and just kind of let yourself go side to side here. If you're really strong, you could go up to 5 pounds, but we're going to do a little bit of a focus on some arms today. So we'll spend a little more time, a little higher rep. So you don't want to go too heavy unless you're really strong and know what you can tolerate. Okay, and arms out. And then with both arms, just 4 back. 3, 2, 1, and for the other direction for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then interlace the fingers and reach the arms straight back there. Hello. All right. So, is that Lily? Is that what I saw? Oh, I got Lily on. All right. Good. And then let's go ahead and let's do one more little warm-up thing. I want you to go into down dog. So it's where your hands are about shoulder width apart and you press back towards your chest is pressing towards your feet, and just pedal out your feet where you bend one knee at a time. Kind of take a little moment to see, ooh, how's my body feeling this morning, from my wrists to my shoulders to my neck to hamstrings, all of that. And let's do 4 more presses, one knee bends. Whew, I better get my words straight today. And then 1 more deep breath. Walk the feet in, and let's go ahead and grab those light set of weights here. Remember, water bottles, cans work perfectly fine, and with no weight, it's totally fine. You're just going to really want to use your own resistance for everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with these little circles. So you're going to just circle, and as you circle, you're going to reach up towards the ceiling, and then once you get up, you're going to press and reach up. So it's almost like a nice stretch there, okay? So you're going to do circles for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, and you see how I kind of let my fingers just reach out because I don't have a super heavy weight, I can do that. Good. And then just because people are asking, I'm just using a 2 pound. I have a 3 pound in case I want to kind of go up to that. And then stretch it out. And again, for 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it out. 1 more like this. Pay attention to which way you're circling. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it out. Whichever way you were circling, you're going to go the opposite way to circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're just kind of letting the body warm up a little bit, not going too strong to start. And then again, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it out. And 2 more here, and 4, 3, 2, 1. It takes me a minute, like, which way did I do first? And then last one, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it out. Great.
Then you're gonna go wide here. You're gonna bend the knees, and you're gonna keep those weights here, and we're gonna start just by going like this, okay? So you're just reaching up to shoulder height to start here. Okay, so let's do 8 more like this, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, keep going. Think of it coming from the shoulder blade, back from the back, not just the arms. 2, and 1. Now, you're gonna take your arms straight out, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna rotate to the left, rotate to the right, back to the left, and then you're gonna reach that right leg up. Okay, so it's 3 side to side, and then lift the opposite leg. Okay, so you go 1, I'm starting to the right, left, right, left leg lifts and lowers, okay? So left, right, and lift, okay? That's right, and lift. So it's for 3. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Now, when you're doing this, you should really concentrate, like I talked about at the beginning. Pull those abdominals up. And 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. And keep going, keep that breath going, and lift. And lift. And lift. And lift. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 2 more. And lift. Last one of these. And lift. And lower. Good. So you're going to go into that wide squat. And then we're going to go ahead and take the arms behind you so you can just kind of connect them. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a higher weight for this one. Triceps here, where you bend and straighten here, okay? So bend and straighten. And reach up. And lift. And lift. Now, for the lower body, 1 heel at a time lifts. And lift. 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 Good. And from here, let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Bring the feet hip distance apart. Squat. Take the arms back and little presses up. And lift. And lift. And lift. Keep going. Switching back. And lift. And lift. So I'm pulling those abdominals in towards the spine. Slight bend in the knees and press up. And lift. And lift. And lift. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Little circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, now let's go ahead back to that wide position, and then we're going to go ahead and do bicep curls here, okay? So just curling here, and then we'll add the lower body in just a minute here. Keep the breath going. Okay, now we're going to squat and then lift. So you're straightening the arms and bending, and then the opposite with the legs, okay? So keep going here. Good, and again. And keep the motion going. Felt like we've been forgetting a little bit about the upper body lately, so I felt like it would be good to get some movement through here. We'll be switching up very soon. Okay, 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now keep the arms out and open and close. Let's keep a bend in the knees or the legs. It's like you're offering out. And reach it out. and reach, and reach, and 8 more, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Last one, hold it out, little presses up, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and, okay, and take the weights down. We're gonna do a little movement into like a plank. Okay, so you're gonna start in down dog, and then the movement's like this. Your right arm reaches towards your left leg, so like this, right towards the left ankle or wherever you can reach. Then left arm reaches towards the right, okay? One more each side like that. Opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? So there's 4 total. And then you come into plank and back up into down dog for 3. 1, that's 2, and 3, okay? Back into down dog. Now you could do this on your forearms. You're just not going to get as much movement, and maybe instead you're going to bring the knee in instead of tapping. Okay, so for 4, opposite arm, opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. 3 into plank. 1, and back to down dog. And 2. Pull those abdominals on, get in a nice plank, and then reach it back. And then arm taps to the opposite leg. 3, and 2, 1, and into plank. 1, and back up. And 2, and 1 more, 3. Good. And tap opposite arm to opposite leg. And 2 more. You guys are going to be so happy you've got 30 minutes of workout in after. Plank, and back. And again, 2, and 1 more, 3. Good, 2 more sets. For 4, the arm to the leg. 3, 2, and 1. 3 planks, and 1, back up. Abdominals pull on, legs are solid in that plank. And 3. Last one, arm to leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 3 planks. Hold the last plank. And 2, 3. Hold your plank. And then you're going to walk the right leg in, the left in. Right leg back, left leg back. Right in, right out, left out. 6 more like this, and then we'll switch sides. And 4 more, another 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good, and switch. Left comes first, forward. And 2 for 8. And 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. And 8. Take it back into plank and hold that plank. Breathing here. Lower down to a slow push-up. As far down as you can go, and then coming up. For 10. And 9. You'll see my plank, or my goes not very low, that's fine. And 7. Go down to your knees if you need to. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Well, that was a limpy one, my last one. Okay. Into child's pose. Sorry, I'm like in child's pose relaxing. Just forgot to tell you. Okay. Take a couple deep breaths. Let your arms come over to the right or the left just for a little side stretch through the ribs. Breathing. And then off to the opposite side. Deep breath here. Okay, and then do a couple cat-cows here. tailbone and head reach up. Pull the abdominals in and round. And again, tailbone and head reach up. Pulling in through your center. And again, tailbone and head up. And pulling on. Last one, tailbone and head up. And round. Good. And then let's go ahead, curl those toes. Pull the abdominals on. I want to see those knees barely lift up. Just a teeny little lift through those knees. Lift the knees off. So if people were looking right now, later, just watching this, they'd be like, oh, she's just on hands and knees. Okay, you can barely even see that I'm lifted. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back into a down dog. And again, and lower. Don't quite touch. Have that hover over the ground for 10, 9, 8, abdominals stay connected, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. One more down dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Just let yourself hang for a moment. Slowly go ahead and curl up. And then let's go ahead and grab those weights again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more with the arms. And let's go ahead and start hip distance apart with the feet. And you're going to do this where you reach the arms up to shoulder height and you come in and back to your center. So it's out like you're hugging someone and then weights towards your chest. Reach out, circle it around and back in towards you. And again. And 8 more. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Then we're going to go ahead and kind of like a punch out, but let's go ahead and involve the legs somehow too. Let's see. Let's go ahead as you punch out, the leg goes out. Okay, so we'll stick with one side. Right arm punches, right leg lifts. Okay, so I'm kind of like in a bend in the front knee, and then out and punch. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Oh, sorry, this other camera, it's like driving me crazy. I can't. Let's do it this way. Okay, so I'm out to the side again, even though it might look funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Then let's go ahead and hold a squat. So get into a nice squat here. And then arms out to the side and down. Out, and actually let's do more of a pulse since we have lighter weights, okay? Instead of going that full range of motion. Little pulses. In that squat, pull those abdominals on. Good. Keep going here. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. And pulse, 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 pulse. Good, and 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. And then let's go ahead and do one more arm here. I think we'll do it within ab. So let's go ahead onto your back. And then, I should say start seated. That's going to be better. You're going to roll down just a bit. Arms are out. Palms are down. One arm at a time lifts up. Okay? So start with this, and then we'll add to it. And opposite arm up. And switch. And switch. If you have heavier weights, maybe you're just going to go to shoulder height if it's too much going all the way up. And switch. Now I'm kind of trying to do more of a full range of motion where the Opposite arm goes towards the ground. Okay, now let's see what we can do with our legs here. See if we can bring them both up into tabletop and tap, 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 tap. So I have same arm and same leg coming up and lowering down and tap, and tap, and tap for 10 more. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, let's put those weights down for a moment and do a couple abdominals here. So you're gonna come onto your back and let's go ahead and bring the arms straight up towards the ceiling. If you need to, you can support behind your head. And then let's go ahead, gather the legs into your chest. And then you're gonna reach the arms up, legs out, and then just bring it back in. So it's like a straight shot out with the legs, arms up, and in. And again. Now what I talked about at the beginning, this is where you're watching. I want everyone looking at your abdominals. Pull on, pull on. Watch them pull on as you go out. If you go too low, maybe they're gonna start to pooch out. That is not what you want, okay? So pull on, pull on, pull on. Legs go out and in. And again, pull those abdominals on. So it doesn't have to be fast here. Pulling on, press them towards the mat. Reach those arms and legs out. Let's do 3 more. And last 2. And last 1. And bring it in. Drop the head. Let the head and neck kind of go side to side here. Okay, and then let's go ahead, interlace the hands behind the head, and then take those legs up. Let's start one at a time at a decent pace lowering. So right and left, right and left. Keep going here, and keep going. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep that upper body lifted if you can. 3, 2, 1. Now, start with the legs up. Rotate the body side to side to start. Side to side. Glance at your abdominals. Are they pulling on? Now, see if you can add the leg into it. So I'm rotating to the right, left leg goes down. Coming up, rotating towards the straight leg. Okay, keep going. Decent pace today with it. Switch and switch, switch and switch, switch and switch for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one each side, and lower down. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do a couple roll-ups here, just for a nice stretch first. Arms and legs reach really nice and long. I'm going to flex the feet, reach the arms up, pull the abdominals on. Look at those abdominals. Are they drawing in? They should be drawing back, 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 creating a nice kind of C shape in your abdominals. And then coming forward. Good. Slowly lower down. We're going to do one more and then we're going to grab our weights for this, okay? So pull the abdominals on and lift up, reach over towards your toes. Hopefully your weights are close by. You're going to grab them. Lower down just a bit, not too much, just to a challenging spot. And then side to side with those weights. Side to side, side to side. Pull those abdominals in for 10 more. 9. Breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one each side. Good. Lower those weights. Let yourself round forward. And then flip onto your stomach just to get one back extension here. Let's go ahead. Take the arms long, the legs long. And then you're going to go ahead and pull those abdominals on. Reach the arms and the legs up. Everything is just slightly lifted up. And then lower down. And again, pull those abdominals on. Reach the arms and legs up. And lower down. This time we're gonna stay up, lift up, opposite arm and leg, reach a little higher, and switch to the other side. Keep alternating, it's called swimming, so kind of think of that, and then pick up your face like you're swimming. For 10, 9, 8, abdominals on, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then push back into child's pose. I'm sweating a lot today, but I think it's just hot here to begin with. Okay, let's see how we're doing. All right, I think we better just do a couple stretches here. So let's go ahead and reach up and out and down towards your toes. And take a nice stretch for the hamstrings here. Good. And then go ahead, bend the knees, coming up. And then let's go ahead and take that right ankle, lifting up, trying to stretch through the front of the leg here. Keep going. And then you're going to let your body come forward and your left arm, see if you can get your balance, reaching that right leg away from your body like you're straightening it out, and lower, okay? Switch to the other side. Left leg bends, knee presses down, breathing here. Nice. Right arm reaches forward, left reaches back. Get a nice stretch here. Oh, find that balance. Lower down. Good. And then I want to do one more on our back. So come on your back here. Winston is doing the Winston to a dog. I have to read that with my glasses, I think, Krista. My sister just adopted a dog, so cute. Okay, so you're gonna cross your right ankle over your left knee and then pull your legs in. For that figure four, I'm holding underneath the left thigh. Take a nice stretch here, reaching that right leg out. Breathing here. Good, and switch to the other side. Holding underneath, let that left knee reach out. I was talking to some of my people I work with yesterday, and she had a really great idea. She's like, you know, if you can think of one thing, come on up to seated, wide leg, that would be nice to do for someone today. Whether it's sending a nice note to someone, offering something that you have that maybe could help them. It's just a really nice thing to do. So I just thought I'd throw it out there. If anyone's kind of feeling a little down, it always just feels great to do something for someone else too. So take a deep breath. And then just side over one leg. Take a nice side stretch and reaching up and over to the other side. All right, thank you, thank you. It's so fun to be here with you guys. We're gonna, gosh, is today Thursday? Are we rounding up our